Hi guys, it's Jamie over at Paisley in Maine. Just coming in with a video today about promoted listings and how to set them up correctly. I know a lot of people want to try promoted listings on Etsy. They have a good idea of SEO and they have their shop set up correctly and now they're ready to start promoting. But they don't really know how to set it up correctly where they can get a good return for their money. So this video is going to show you a little bit about how I have mine set up and how I get a very good return on my promoted listings. So from your main shop page, this is my Paisley Maisie shop. From this shop page, you're going to go to marketing. So we're going to click on that. And then promoted listings. And from here, you can look at all your stats to see if you're getting a good return. My goal is always a 10 times return. And in the last 7 days, so far, I have gotten exactly a 10 times return. So I'm doing pretty good. If I look at the year, again, I'm getting about a 10 times return. This is where you want to be. 5 times is like the minimum. If you're getting less than a 5 times return, there's definitely something wrong. Between 7 and 10 is ideal though. 10 times return is great. So when you get to your promoted listings, you're going to see that it tells you how much you're spending per day and how many listings you're advertising. I like to keep how many listings I'm advertising under 10. Because I want it to be my best sellers. I want it to be the items that draw people into my shop and then they start looking around and they shop more. And not every time that they click on this particular ad are they actually going to buy this item. They're going to look around the shop a little bit and find one that suits them. So yes, I've made very good revenue on this one, but they're also buying other things in the shop. They're not just buying this item. So basically you want your promoted listings to be, say you had a search or a storefront with a big glass window in the front and you have to choose how to set up that glass window in order to draw people into your store. The things you put in that window aren't going to be the things that nobody ever buys. They're going to be the things that everyone likes and looks at and what catches people's eyes and draws them in. So that's what you want to put in there is the items that you feel get the most attention. So you can also put things in there that are brand new, things that are on sale. You can try those out, but your main items that should always be being promoted are your best sellers, the things that draw people in. Okay, so once you figure out which listings you're going to promote, you go, I'm just going to turn on my filter so you can see all of my listings, not just the ones that are on. You go in here and you can organize this. You can search for a specific listing or you can organize it by revenue or, whatever if you want to see the ones that have done the best. But just for my purposes right here, I'm just going to show you that. So say I wanted to promote this item. Say it's brand new, I've just put it in the shop and I want to start promoting it to see how it does. You can turn it on just by clicking here. That turns it on and gets it ready to go. That will start promoting right away as soon as you turn it on. I don't actually want to promote that one, so I'm going to turn it off. Also, you want to make sure that the ones that you're promoting have SEO on par. You want to, before you start promoting it, go into the listing, make sure that the pictures are great, make sure that your tags are good, your title is filled out, and nothing's misspelled, because the promoted listings work on SEO. It's all about search terms. So if I go back to the ones that I'm actually promoting, you'll see like this item has 102 search terms that it's using to promote this item. But it's grabbing all those search terms from my actual listing. So make sure before you start promoting something that all of your SEO is on par. Because otherwise you're just going to waste your money because your stuff's getting in front of the wrong people. You want to be in front of your actual customers. Okay, Once you have that figured out and you have the items you want to promote, you got them on, you turn on your promoted listings, which is right here in manage. Next thing is to set a daily budget. Needs to be something that's comfortable for you, but when you're first starting out, I would recommend staying under $5. Even if you're like, oh, I'm going to go all out and spend $10 a day. Okay, that's great. But if you're not getting a return, you're going to end up wasting a lot of money. So first you want to dial it in and make sure you have everything set up correct before you go all out. I would recommend starting at like $2 or $3 a day and go from there. You can have it start listing new items automatically. I don't do that because I want to be able to pick and choose what I'm spending my money on, but that's up to you if you want to test things as they come out. This is the most important thing you can set up in promoted listings. This is called Set Your Maximum Cost Per Click, or CPC. When you turn this on, it's going to ask you to enter a maximum cost per click. This is where you're basically competing against other people with the same search terms for ad space. Etsy, if you leave this up to them, they will leave it at like $1 a click, which is absolutely ridiculous. You do not need to spend $1 a click in order to get customers. I have had this as low as 5 cents and as high as 30 cents. I ended up back at about 19 to 21 cents is where I'm comfortable. So that's where I keep it set. I increase it a little bit during the holidays because more people promote during the holidays. So you want to make sure you're staying competitive. But most of the year I can keep it at 19 cents a click and I'm perfectly competitive. This is something that you have to test for your market. Like I said, start around $2 to $3 a day, start maybe around 10 cents a click at most, and see what it gets you. If after 30 days your return isn't where you want it to be, come back in here and adjust your cost per click. Once you get your cost per click where you're getting a 7 to 10 times return, then up your daily budget. Once you get to a point with your daily budget where your return starts to fall, lower it. So like I've had this as high as $9 a day. I lowered it back down to $7 because at $9 a day I wasn't seeing as big of a return. I hope that makes sense. So first, dial in your cost per click to where you're getting a 7 to 10 times return on your investment. Then start upping your daily budget until that return starts to fall. Then lower your daily budget down to where it was more comfortable. 7 to 10 times return again is where you want to be. That's your sweet spot. And to spend $600 to make $6,000, this is totally worth it for me. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I want to see all of your shops succeed. If you have any further questions, I do have a Facebook group at Paisley in Maine, and it's just facebook.com/groups/Paisley in Maine. You have to be a member of Paisley in Maine in order to be in the Facebook group, so you can purchase a membership by buying my All Access Pass on Etsy through my Paisley in Maine Etsy shop. And you can also message me on there with any questions if you have them. And I look forward to seeing your shops grow. Good luck with everything. Thanks.